Hi friends, and we are going to get right into what sold for me from Sunday the 8th through Saturday the 14th. I actually had 23 sales. That may be one of my best weeks as far as number of items sold, and I had something sell every single day. I don't think I've had something sell every single day ever. So it was a really good week in the sales department, and you know, I am trying some strategies to keep the momentum going. I am posting a minimum of 5 items a day. I am one of those people that will literally post like 20 items and then not post any items. So I'm trying to just like pace myself, post at least 5 to maybe 10 items a day, and just keep that momentum going. I think it's really important to do that. I will say the other thing I've been doing, and I don't know if it helps, but like I've been sharing things from other people's closets. It's like, I feel like when I do that and people say it doesn't matter, I think it matters. I don't know. The first item I sold on Sunday the 8th was a pair of Lululemon swim trunks. They were men's. They were a little bit of, excuse me, an older generation. I sold those for $36, no offers. That's what I had them posted for. The next item I sold was a pair of Patagonia hiking pants. They're very basic. I talked about it in the video of the ship with me video from last week. So if you want to see me shipping these items, watch the video from last week. I'm going to have a little playlist so you can just check out all my videos that I've been posting. The Patagonia hiking pants were very, very basic ones. They were probably about 15 years old. They just had some webbing for a belt. They were hemmed, so I took an offer for $25 on those. I sold a pair of Dickies cargo shorts that were new with tags for $14, and that was an offer from someone. I had them for $17. Someone offered me $14, so I accepted. The next items that I sold were on Monday the 9th. I sold 2 things. The first thing I sold was an Anthropologie. The brand was called Conditions Apply. There are just so many Anthro brands. It's kind of overwhelming. It was a really cute smocked like tank top, floral. I believe I took an offer for $28 on that. I want to say I had it posted for $32. When I was running comps on that to see if I should buy it or not, I noticed that there were a lot of sold of these tank tops and there weren't any available in a size small for sale. So that kind of swayed me into giving it a try. It sold fairly quickly. Overall, I would say Anthro items sell for me, but they don't sell like right away. And this actually sold fairly quickly. The next item I sold on Monday the 9th was a Vero Bradley turn lock wallet. It was new with tags. I picked it up at the bins. I sold that for $42. Moving on to Tuesday the 10th, I sold 2 items. The first item I sold was a Vera Bradley quilted backpack. It was in a retired color called Mediterranean Blue. It had a different pattern in the middle. It was very pretty. And then I sold a pair of Athleta Radiant joggers. They're black. They're kind of shiny. They definitely were a recent edition of these Athleta pants because it said Radiant Jogger on the inside of them. That is the nice thing. Athleta is now printing the actual name of the item on the inside of the waistband, and I'm running with sort of the momentum that Athleta has. It's kind of having a moment right now. It's not like a Lulu price point moment, but it is a very solid, like $40 for a pair of joggers. I think that's amazing. On Wednesday the 11th, I sold 3 items. The first item I sold was a Ray Dunn Coffee Anyone tree mug holder. It held 6 cups. I picked these up at TJ Maxx, so a little bit of a retail arbitrage moment. I had purchased 2 of these and they have all sold, and they sold for full price. So I don't know. I know there's a lot of people who go back and forth on their how they feel about Rae Dunn, but if I can get something like that for $5 and sell it for 30, 32, that's awesome to me. The next item I sold on Wednesday was a vintage polo belt for $35. I accepted an offer. I believe I had it in my closet for $42. It was purple and yellow. It was made in the USA, so that's how I dated it vintage. And the last item I sold on Wednesday was an Anthropologie cloth and stone pink blouse that I have had in my closet forever. I did pick it up at the bins. It sold for $24, and I was actually not sure if that was ever gonna sell, but hey, 8 months later, it sold. On Thursday the 12th, I had an amazing day. I want a Thursday the 12th like every day, and then some above the Thursday the 12th. So I sold 5 items on Thursday. The first item I sold was a pair of Dansko professional clogs. They were a style more geared towards men. They were a size 42. I sold them for $55. They had elastic detailing on the side and they were in excellent condition. I definitely see those either going into a hospital or a restaurant. The next item I sold was a Girlfriend Collective Unitard. It was black, and I have one in green as well. I picked up some Girlfriend Collective when I was thrifting in Orange County. Someone made a big Girlfriend Collective donation. I did pay up for this, and it was new with tags, so I got $60 for it. The next item I sold was a pair of Ms. Moo's black leather ankle boots. I love Ms. Moo's. I go to the store in New York City every time I'm there, and like I was so thrilled to find out that Ms. Moo's has a little bit of a presence on Posh. Whenever I pick up Ms. Moo's, it sells fairly quickly and for a really good price point. A lot of the shoes are made in Spain or Portugal. They are really buttery soft leather, fun colors, unique styles. So I definitely recommend Ms. Moo's if you ever see it. Mizmooz. I also sold on Thursday a Chelsea and Theodore. It was a printed denim shirt dress. It sold for $19. Not really anything to write home about, kind of boring, but it was like a chambray style dress. So I am pretty happy with that. And the last item I sold was a pair of Prana original stretch Zion shorts. They're like men's hiking shorts. Prana still makes these shorts, but they have redesigned them. So these were the original version of these shorts. I had them in my closet for $42 and I sold them for $37, I think. Or I sold them straight out for $37. I will confirm which one that was. So it's interesting to me, people, when I was reading the reviews about these shorts and just trying to gather more information about them, a lot of people were so upset that Prana had redesigned the shorts and it looked like they weren't using as good of materials. Like the original ones had a metal button and the new one had a plastic button, and some of the features just didn't seem as nice, even though they were still calling it the Zion short. So, you know, something like that, when I normally would have priced it between $20 to $25, but when I saw it was a style that people actually were seeking out because it was redesigned, kind of like shoes or jeans, I thought, okay, I'm going to take a moment here. I'm going to price this up a little bit and I'm going to see what happens, because I would say it was sought after. I did have them in my closet for a couple of months, but I posted them in like February or March. I definitely bought them at the bins. I don't know if Prana is a brand that I would seek out at retail thrift stores, especially around here in Colorado. They're going to be priced closer to $10. Now, selling something for $37 that I bought for $10 is still a great profit margin, but picking those up at the bins for like $2 and making $37 is even sweeter. I sold 4 items on Friday the 13th. The first item I sold was a Sunday in Brooklyn, another Anthro brand. It was a sleeveless, hooded, open knit cardigan topper, long line. That's how I described it. It's just a long like sleeveless cardigan, but it didn't have any buttons or anything, so I also threw topper in the title. I don't know, sometimes I'm at a loss with these things, but hey, I put it all in there. I sold that for 20 bucks. I know for a fact that I got it at the bins. And the next item I also got at the bins, it was an Erin Condren crossbody bag. So I believe Erin Condren is a person who sells a lot of a particular type of day planner or journal or something like that. She's like a creative, and she also has some bags that she designed, and this bag in particular you could interchange the straps, and it came in a bag. I got it at the bins. No one was even looking at it. It was just in the dust bag and it was in beautiful condition. The next item I sold was a pair of Lucchese, is a cowboy boot brand. This sort of label is called Charlie One Horse. They are Western mules, or sometimes known as cowboy clogs. So they look like cowboy boots, but they're clogs. And I sold them for $64, and I want to say they retail for closer to $300. They were almost like new, and this is what the person thought of them. I love making people happy. Like, it's the best part ever. The last item that I sold on Friday was a Porsche, just a t-shirt. It was called the Driver's Collection. I had this price way higher in my closet, and I wound up selling it for 21. I think if I waited, I could have sold it for closer to 40, but I just wanted to move it. I got it at the bins, and so I really don't love selling t-shirts, and I was happy to see it go. Moving on to the last day of sales, which was Saturday the 14th. I had 4 items sell. The first item I sold was a pair of Lululemon's men's The Works shorts. They were gray. They were from my husband's closet, so they were in really good condition. He barely wore them. So I had these priced closer to 46. I went back and forth a little bit with the person who bought them, and we settled on 40. The next item I sold was rare and unique. It was a bento lunch maker starter kit, food picks, molds, and punches. I actually labeled this kawaii, Kawaii, which means cute in Japanese. It was all these items to make really fun and creative bento lunches. I used to actually have a bento blog back in the day. I thought I'd pass along these items. They used to be really, really hard to find. Like, some of these items you could only get in Japan 10 years ago, but now you can buy them online very easily. The next item I sold was a pair of Polo Ralph Lauren driving moccasins. They were slip-on loafers. They were in excellent condition. They were so beautiful. I really wanted closer to $45 for these, and I accepted an offer for $28 because I was ready to see them go. I don't know how I feel about selling men's shoes. I just don't feel like I have an eye for what people are looking for as far as men's shoes go. So I had these in my closet. I know for a fact where I sourced them, and that was in November because it wasn't where I normally source. And I paid $5 for them. So hey, 28 bucks is what I accepted. I will put up sort of all of my numbers at the end. And the last item I sold on Saturday the 14th was a pair of Patagonia crop pants, super soft, size medium. They just had like a fold down waistband. They were cropped. They're kind of lounge pants, climbing pants. You know, really what's in style now, and they were made by Patagonia, so the material was great. I sold them for $35. I think that was just a straight sale. There were no offers or anything. Okay, so I sold a total of 23 items, and I think it's really important to look at the big picture, which is not just looking at the number of what your sales were in total. I'm going to put all this information right here. So what were my total sales? Okay, that was fabulous for 23 23 items. I'm really excited. I did sell some great items last week, and I did let some items go for a steal. I think that's a wonderful balance. Poshmark takes 20%, and then of course I have cost of goods. What did I pay for these items? So at the end of all of this, with the fees out, my cost of goods, what did I actually make? I actually made, drumroll please, I didn't total that out, so I have no idea at this moment, but I think it was pretty good. I'm pretty happy. I am so happy that I sold something every day. I hope spring has arrived wherever you are. It's been warm here in Colorado, but I heard whispers of snow is coming, which is kind of weird because it's like May 18th. Okay, and of course we've got a, hey, hi, a Louis cameo. He was waiting patiently out in the hallway for me. I didn't let him in when I was making this video. Hi, hi. Hold on. Oh, there he is. See everyone in a few days. I'm really trying to keep up with YouTube. As everyone else says, if you like this, then give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this or have anything to add, please leave a comment below. And of course, subscribe if you would like to see more of my content. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not my mom and you watched to this point, I am so impressed. Bye.